Hello everyone, welcome to my stamp studio. I'm super excited to be here today because we're starting our 12 days of Christmas. Sorry, I was trying to get my light a little better without shining in my eyes. There's so many lights on and it just kind of gives me a headache sometimes. So I am just going over here to see my feed, make sure that I'm live, and then we'll flip down. We'll talk about our 12 days of Christmas. So this month, our craft along, instead of being just a one-day event, I'm kind of spreading it throughout the next 12 days. So from now, every night until December 2nd, I think, 7th, whichever it is, 6th, 7th, I'll be doing a project each and every day. So those of you that have gotten the craft along kit, thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're going to be able to dig out your packages and craft right along with me. That's what the craft along is all about, so that you can have your projects and craft with me. It's kind of like I'm crafting right there with you in your room without really having to be there, and you don't have to clean your house or anything else. So it's a little fun. It's a little different way of doing a class, and I do these each month. Normally, it's like I said, one day at the last Monday of the month, and yeah, so I have a whole bunch of classes coming out. So tomorrow you will see an email with the project that we're doing tonight. I'll have a little project sheet in there. I'll have a link to the video in case people have missed it. That way they can. I'm also uploading this to YouTube because I do have several customers that don't do Facebook. I know, it's surprising, but yeah, I totally understand why they don't do it. And so I make it available on my YouTube channel so that you can watch there as well. So if you are interested in the kit and you're watching on YouTube, you can still order things. I do upload all of my classes and everything up to YouTube. So even the longer ones, I do the short ones and the long ones. So I'll still be doing Hump Day Lunch Break on Wednesday, and Thursday I am going to do an online class. I think I have it actually scheduled for one of the days of Christmas. But I may throw something extra out there just to say thanks and, come together on Thanksgiving. We're going to have a very quiet Thanksgiving this year. I'm kind of surprised. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on with my family, so it's a little hard to get everyone together this year. And yeah, it is what it is, right? I went out the other day and I bought a 20-pound turkey because I was expecting like 12 people. Yeah, I'm down to 2. Maybe 4. So yeah, 20-pound turkey for all of us. I'm going to be eating turkey for the next, 6 months. I need some turkey recipes. Someone did say turkey enchiladas, and it really sounded good. It didn't sound like it would taste like turkey, so that's probably a good thing because I'll probably be really tired of turkey by then. So if you have any turkey recipes, turkey leftover recipes, please share them. If you can't share them here on the Facebook page, then go over to the My Stamp Studio VIP group, join that group, and post them. I would love some leftover recipes, please. All right. I'm going to flip down my camera and I'm going to share with you what's in the project kit, and we're going to do one of the projects tonight. It is a much faster one, so we'll have time to really go through this kit. And then look for tomorrow's email because I will have an ordering special. I'll have the project sheet for the project that we're doing tonight. So let's go. If you get dizzy, please close your eyes. I'll let you know when to look up. Okay, you can look up now. Yeah, you see all my candy off to the side? We're going to be using it. All right, so most of you should have gotten your project kits. There are a couple of you, because you did the late registration. It's probably going to be on its way. If it's not there this afternoon, it'll probably be there tomorrow. So, but it's not too late. I do have 3 kits left. If someone wants those, please just reach out to me and let me know. And I can arrange to get those to you because you'll still be able to do the rest of the projects with us online. I'll ship it priority mail, or if you're local to me, you can pick it up. So I just need a day's notice just so I can get the actual kit pieces prepped up, but everything else I have. All right, so you got an email tutorial today. I did send that out. So I have my link to my Facebook page as well as my YouTube channel. I don't have the individual videos listed in the video links listed for each tutorial. It was kind of a challenge because I don't have them all uploaded yet. So some are recordings, some are videos that I'm pre-recording, and some are going to be lives. So with the live ones, it's kind of hard to put up there. But each day I will have it on YouTube and Facebook, so you can go to either place. Hello, Diane. Hello, Amy. How are you today? I saw some other people join. I just haven't seen their comments. So if you're joining, please say hello. And thanks again. Big shout out to all of you that ordered the Craft Along kit. I think you're going to really like these projects. And hey, if there's something more that you want to see, let me know. I am going to be publishing my December 7th Santa's workshop. That is going to go out. It'll be available in person and through the mail. I decided to, originally I was just going to do it in person, but I decided, you know what, let's do it both ways. That way, if you can't make it here, can't make it that day, you can still get it. All the projects in those, there's 3 classes, all the projects in those 3 classes can be done in an hour and a half. They're pretty quick, pretty explanatory. So if you want to come to my house and join me, you can use my stamps and ink. Otherwise, if you want it to go, you'll have to have your own stamps, ink, and adhesive. All right, so let's get started on our first one here. Well, actually, I want to go through your little kit. So in your pink envelope there, your bubble wrap envelope, you received a whole pack of the Reindeer Fun, or Reindeer Days 12 by 12 paper. A whole pack, which is not normally something I do. I normally do half packs, but because of some of the projects that are involved, we had to have full packs. All right, so now in here, you also have the smoky slate and basic gray pearls. You have a bolt of your silver and white ribbon. And now each of the days are in an individual baggie, okay? Do not take them out and put them in a pile. I spent a lot of time organizing them so that you wouldn't have to stress out. So everything you need for today's project is in the day 1. Same thing with each of the subsequent days. Everything you need for that day is in your kit. You just need your stamps and dies. And the stamps and dies that we're using is the Reindeer Fun. So you'll need to have that one to do your projects, unless you have a different stamp set that you can swap out. So you're able to do that. I mean, there's just, you know, you can use a lot of different stamp sets for this. I'm also using the Greetings of the Season dies. I'm not using the stamp set, although I do love this. It gives you a lot of wide variety of sentiments, but a lot of your die cut pieces that I've done for you are using the Greatest Greetings, or the Greetings of the Season dies and the Stylish Shape. So I've done those die cutting pieces for you. So you're going to see a lot of that in here. All right. So these are all labeled. Now I'm going to tell you day 4, I believe, is Thanksgiving Day. I think this is the one. It's either day 4 or day 5. This one does take some time to do. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of time. All right. But you're going to end up with some really great things. And then all the other ones are pretty quick. There is some scoring that you'll need to do. There is some die cutting that you need to do. Some pieces I've already, like this piece here for day 5, I've done one score line for you. That was so I could fit it in an envelope, in the packages here. So most of these are, you'll have 4 cards that you're going to make. All the rest are projects, are, you know, 3D projects. So kind of some gift giving. Whew. And it's gotten really warm in my room. It was really cold before. I actually had to put on a thermal shirt because I was freezing. And of course, now that I'm live, I'm roasting. So let me just turn my fan on. All right. I do have some upcoming classes for December and January that are winter themed. You would think that it was a holiday stamp set, but it's really, you can use it for more. So we're going to be looking at wintry trees. What's the name of that other stamp set? I don't know what it's called. It's the one with, I'll show you a little sneak peek. It's the one of a kind one with snowflakes. And then Snowy Wonder, which has the snowman in it. That is, I'm going to show you a class to use for more than just the holidays, okay? That set is very versatile. You combine it with another stamp set and you can do a lot of things. But let's get started on tonight's project. So here we go. So you have a pillow box. Now you can order pillow boxes. They come like, I think 10 in the kit. So we have a pillow box here. And now on a lot of yours, I've already die cut out the stylish shape piece that needs to be cut. But on this one, I didn't because I wanted you to see what it looks like if you hadn't already, done that. So we're going to do that. You have a window sheet that's, I believe, 2.5 by 2.5. I don't know, that's in the tutorial, but it's already cut for you. You have a scrap piece for your little holly leaves and a scrap piece for your berries. So we'll be doing that die cutting. With some of the future projects, I'm going to have a little bit of that done just so that it's faster for me to go through things in the video and I'm not here all night with you. All right, I'm just going to take this scrap because that's very heavy. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our stylish shape here. And I'm going to pull out this third, either third from the smallest or third from the largest. It's the third square, so we're going to be using that. And let's pull in our big embossing machine. So you do need a large one, just because it's a wide base. You are not going to be able to fit that pillow gift, the pillow box in there, in the mini. All right. So now I just got to see which side is which here. I don't think it's going to matter. Let me see. This is going to fold in. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over. So there's that adhesive. I'm going to flip it over to this side. And the side that I want to do, it doesn't really matter which side. These are going to tuck in. That's going to tuck in. We're going to do this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm making a little window frame so they can see their candies inside. So I'm going to run this through my die cut machine. You'll see it in a moment here. I just gotta get my plates in the right order. They were not how they were supposed to be. All right, so I'm centering that square. And I'll show you in just a moment. As best I can. All right, like I said, I've already done that for your kit. So you don't have to worry about that piece. All right, so just, and when I can, I'll use this small embossing machine, the small die cutting machine, so that you can see how I'm doing things better. All right, so I'm just gonna run this through. Now, you can color your pillow boxes with a blending brush or a brayer. You can run them through an embossing folder, but you're probably not gonna get the whole edge, so just so you know that. All right. So let's put this down there out of the way. So now you can see I have that little folder in there. I believe I left that square in for everybody, so it's just an extra square for you. All right, now we're just going to start kind of folding where it has all these burnish lines here. Just start pulling it together. So there's one side that's a little shinier than the other. Now, I'm not going to adhere this down yet because I do want to, so I'm just kind of folding that in. I'm not pressing really hard because I don't want to bend everything else. So I'm just kind of taking my hand and pushing that in a little bit. All right, so the side that I've done the die cutting on, just got to be a little more careful with it. All right, there we go, just so I get that shape. Now, before I put it together, I'm going to flip it over, so I'm looking at the inside of my square here. And now I'm going to take my window sheet and I'm going to put it in here. You need a very strong adhesive when you're doing this, all right? You can use liquid glue. It's going to take some time to dry. Seal is, I found it was a little bit too wide, so my preference is to use my tear and tape here. So if you don't have tear and tape, this is one of those things that you don't use often, but when you need to use it, oh my gosh, you really need it. All right, so I'm just going right along the edge. So I'm taking that paper right to the edge of that shape. Now, don't worry, the tape that's on there, it's a little bit away, just a hair away from that edge, so just don't go over too far. All right. All right, and you can cut it, you can tear it. It's up to you. Just again, just put this all the way around. And I'm just taking my time, not rushing through it. Okay, and I'm pressing it as I go. Hello, Amy. Hello, Beth. Thanks for joining tonight. You missed me talking about, I have a 20-pound bird and 2 people. I was supposed to have a lot more people. Things changed. So if you have any turkey leftover recipes, let me know. Beth, I didn't get a chance to call you this weekend. I'm sorry. I'll try to call you Wednesday maybe, if you're going to be around. And shout outs to Amy and Beth. Happy birthday. I missed Amy's, and your little gifts are coming in the mail. It just was late. All right, so now I just need to lay this on here so it catches the adhesive, so I don't have, oopsie, my window sheet blocking where I'm going to be folding that. I'm just going to give it a good press. Now, if you get your fingerprints all over it, just take a cloth and wipe it off. All right, now we're just going to assemble our box. Okay, so then you can just squeeze these together. Now, this is going to go on the outside, all right, just because that's where the adhesive is. All right, so you want to squeeze that and roll that together and kind of squeeze it together before you take off that adhesive. It just is much easier if you do that ahead of time. So I'm just going to kind of squeeze that there, and I've got it in place. Now I can tear that adhesive off. These are some great things to have on hand for the holidays and any time of the year, really, because you can put all sorts of little treats in here for a little gift for someone. They're kind of hard to mail, so just saying. Oh, see, you know, pot pies always smell so good, and I always want them, but every time I eat them, it's all in my head, I know, but I don't like them. When I was a child, I had gotten the flu and didn't know I had the flu, and my folks had made me a chicken pot pie for dinner. Yeah, well, now you can imagine. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what you probably should have done is taken your stylus shape on the other side. It doesn't really matter, but if you don't want your, edges here, do it on the other side. All right, I'm going to fill this with my candy. So I've got all sorts of peppermints and spearmints and all sorts of stuff. Like I said, get all the different kind of ones showing through there. You can put nuts and stuff in here too. All right, so now this time I'm just going to put that folded down. I'm not going to adhere that shut because we're going to take a little belly band and put it around. And plus, you don't want anyone to have to rip open the package, right? You want them to just enjoy it. So now I'm taking a strip of my Designer Series paper. I happen to have a whole bunch of extra strips, so I'm just grabbing my little hollies here, and I need a strip that measures 3/4 of an inch. Okay, so I'm going to do 3/4 by 12. You can save this piece, the little leftover piece, if you have a little leftover piece for one of the other projects. So run that down. So this strip you can use again. You can use one of the other projects. I think it's on day 4. Okay, So now all we're going to do is we're going to wrap this around. Now you're going to end up trimming some of this off, but you're just going to take it right there. And I'm wrapping it around pretty loosely. I'm not trying to really make it solid. I mean, you know, make it so it doesn't move. It's not going to move because of the shape of the box. So now I'm just going to trim the excess off. And I do want to keep it towards the side here. All right. And then I can just use Seal or Seal Plus. I am going to use my, I don't know what I'm going to use because I put everything away and I don't have anything out. I really want my Seal Plus here. What am I going to do with it? Here it is. Okay. So I'm going to just take my Seal Plus and on this end I'm going to put a little bit. All right, so that way when I wrap it around here, that piece there. I'll put a little bit on this end. So the Seal Plus is much stronger than regular Seal. All right, so there we go. So it doesn't matter. I mean, just as long as you have the top, you know, that little notch facing up, that's the top of your box. All right, so now we're just going to take our die cut machine here and we're going to cut out our little holly and berries. All right, so grab that. This, put that there, put this here, grab my dies. Oop, wrong dies. I want the reindeer fun dies. So we've got our little holly. Now, if you want to decorate this different, feel free. You know, you let your creative wanderings just kind of take over. We are going to be using this on one of the other projects. I thought it was really cute. What you'll want is an adhesive sheet though, because yeah, it's the dickens to kind of try and cut that out. Now your piece will just fit your piece of holly. You just got to turn it a little bit. All right, there we go. Little berries. I'll just run that through real quick. Now when you're using your mini die cut machine, I would hold it here just so that you can hold it steady. Just because it's, you know, pretty lightweight, it kind of will bobble all over the place. All right, so there we go. Now our project's almost done. All right. So let's just pop this out with our little take a pick tool. Do. All right. My other piece had gotten bent up, so I'm just going to use that piece. All right. Scrap, 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 scrap. Okay. We're going to go ahead and grab some mini dimensionals here. And I'm going to go ahead and put mini dimensional in the middle and then right on each of the leaves. Right about there. We'll take a pick tool and get our little backing off. There we go. Toss it away. And just turn your berries whatever way you want. Just make sure that your dimensional is actually sitting on your box, not off the edge. And then we're going to take another little good mini dimensional here. And we'll put that right in there, just like that. And that is our first project. So you got a little treat box. So now I have two. So Summer will be getting those in their stockings or wherever. All right, so that is today's project. I hope you like it. Pretty quick and simple, just to kind of get us started into our fun 12 days of Christmas. And I do have some other cards to share, though, since we were pretty fast in this video. These are not cards that were part of the kit. Okay, I can't get that put away. These are some swap cards that I had received. Oh, actually, I just want to share that tonight is also the last night to get your free card class. So this is when you spend $35 in my online store, you'll get a kit that has 6 cards. You get 2 of each design. So that is, I have it posted in a couple different places on Facebook there. I'll post it again when this video ends. But yeah, you can get this card kit for free. I give you all the supplies that you need. You will need your stamps and dies to do these pieces, but I will give you all the supplies to make everything. And so when you spend $35 in my online store, I send this to you as my thank you to you. If you send $50, then I'm going to add in the Drusty embellishments. All right. So those were the 3 cards from last Thursday. And let's look at a couple more. So this one is from Therese Bernadette. Burdette, not Bernadette. Burdette. Okay. So just a cute card. This is from Wendy Launderman. So these are people that I frequently swap cards with. So we did one very similar to this the other day. So she colored her bells green. This one here is from Deb Smeck. I am very fortunate to be in a training group with Deb, so I get to do a lot of things with her. All right. So there's her cards. So sad that it's really hard to get those peppermints. That was a really big one. That people just love this year. In fact, I don't think most demonstrators couldn't even get them, just because every time they came up, they were sold out before you could do anything. This is from Jennifer Olia. She didn't do her inside. So very quick and easy. She didn't even color in her deer, but it still looks really sweet. And then we have another one here. Okay, this is a little gift card holder. All right. So just some other card ideas using the Reindeer Fun. Just wanted to share those with you. So, okay, I am done for tonight. So I will be posting again in email. I will be sending out the project sheet so you can get the supplies that I've used and the measurements. It does not contain any directions though. So you'll have to watch the video, or you will have had to purchase the craft along, because people that have purchased the craft along get my handy dandy tutorials. And I do make my tutorials I try to make them very clear. So this is an example of my tutorial. So I do have the supplies, measurements, and directions with a color picture. That's something that I always do for all of my classes. Even with the 3 cards I just showed you a few minutes ago, you do get a PDF tutorial. I email it to you. So, okay. Well, I am done for this evening, so have a great night. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Tomorrow is actually going to be a pre-recorded video, just because I have plans for tomorrow evening. And yeah, you'll find out each day what time I'm going to do it. I'll either have the videos posted at 2 o'clock or the lives at 5. I might just make everything at 5 o'clock. Let's just do that. Or 5:30, I'm sorry. So everything will always be there at 5:30. So that way you know where to go, where to find me. So 5:30 every night until December 7th. I will be here with a video or a live of our 12 days of Christmas. And again, if you're interested in that, I still have a couple kits available. Yeah, don't wait though, because, you know, we're going to start using them up. Okay. Take care, everyone. It's so nice to see all of you.